Dungeon Dash Devlog number 5. Made it to another one. 5 weeks in a row. Can you believe it? It's unheard of for me in a few years to be able to upload weekly. Nearly fell off. Today is actually a little bit different to what I was going to do. I actually have each video, each devlog, if you like, planned out on what I want to do in each one. But last night I was laying in bed and my little pea brain had an idea. Had maybe, hopefully, a genius idea. So the issue that we sort of have, or the issue that I'm sort of finding with the game, is it's a bit one-dimensional. Everything is basically on the same height. And although, yes, we did make, where is it going to be? In here, in tiles, we did make the double staircase here, okay? That goes up and you go sort of along the top and then you come down some stairs. But as you can see, the doorways are all on the same level. They're all on the same sort of height. I don't have a doorway, for example, sitting up here. And the reason why I don't do that is because I wanted all of the floors, the base of each platform, if you like, you know, one wall deep, one wall thick, so it gives us it doesn't look quite as floaty. But the trouble we've got is I might be able to give you an example here. Let's go back onto the double staircase. If I duplicate this, did it duplicate? There, it duplicated, and I'll just call it stair for now, because words. So stair, and let's delete this and this. No, not the whole thing. It's okay. I saved it. It's just started hailing outside like crazy. I just had to turn around and figure out what was going on. I thought I was being attacked. So let's get another door, right? Standard doorway. If we just duplicate this, right, and let's say I put it over here and I put it up in the air, drop it down a little bit. It's quite hard to tell what height things should be in 3D. There we go. Okay, so now the doorway is on 2 separate heights here. Let's add this into our dungeon tile sets. Don't we want it in tiles? We'll add a new tile, stair. Okay, now what's going to happen here is we're going to get the level can now sort of go up into the sky, but I'm hoping we can find an example here. Yes, here is a perfect example of what you don't want to happen. Look, see? So the doorway has worked, and you can sort of go up again, and you can go up again, and that's pretty cool, but it looks wrong, and it's all sort of humbly-jumbly, and now we've got walls that start at a different height to other walls, and it's a bit broken to me. It looks a bit broken to me, and doesn't really make cohesive sense. But this has a this dungeon thing that we're using to generate our worlds has a feature that I've never really touched before, and that's that these doorways have sockets, and by default there's only one socket called default. Now I'm hoping that we can probably make a new kind of doorway. Where's it going to be? In here, doorway socket. And if we have like a first floor door, and do I need to change anything with it? If I just drop one in, can I just drop one in the room? Oh no, I can't. Okay, you just do it like this. I'm working it out with you guys on the fly. So we could have like, well, let's get another one as well. First floor, we'll duplicate it, and we'll say second floor door. So this door we could change now to be a second floor door. And we can change these doors to be first floor doors. Okay, did it do them both? It did do them both. Now, what we can do with these as well is we can change the size. We can determine what doors connect to other doors. I need to remember where to find that, though. I'll be back. I'll look in documentation. 2 bits of good news. Firstly, it stopped hailing, which is good. And secondly, I think it's going to be easier than I thought it was going to be. Here's the part in the documentation: socket types. Each doorway has a socket property, which is used to determine how doorways are matched together. By default, doorways can only be matched together if they both have the same socket. That is exactly what we need. So I've gone ahead and I've changed all of the door sockets on our other tile pieces to be first floor doors. And this is the only second floor door, which means only this piece can connect up to this piece. And I think what that means during generation, we'll probably get this as the only combination of them coming together. It'll probably look like that. So that's what we're expecting to generate. And if it does, and there's no other errors, I think we're onto something really good, because that means that we can have levels go up and levels come down and really go crazy. Ooh, let me get my controller. That's better. So we don't want nothing looking broken. That's exactly what we predicted would generate. That is really cool. So as you can see, the level doesn't go up and up and up into the sky endlessly now, and it means that we can design second level floors. And in fact, let's do one. Let's make one together. I'm going to take this stair again. I'm going to duplicate this stair, and I'm just going to call it level 2. Okay, just call it level 2. And on level 2, we don't need any of that jazz. I don't want to do that. Why do you keep telling me to do things I don't want to do? So a level 2, and let's make it just like a big platform. Let's move these out. These already have 2 levels of thickness, so we shall drag these out. My dogs are going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go big here, and I've added a third door type called third floor door. So let's go back in. I've got level 2, which is, I've just made a square platform, and as you can see, it's 2 walls high when the other things are just 1 wall high. So let's take level 2. We shall duplicate level 2, and we shall rename it level 3 for now. Level 3, and on level 3, we want these door sockets to have a third door. If I drop it in there, does that work like that? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Boop. And boop. So these are all now third level floors, which means we also want to add a third level to the walls below. Again, I'm doing this so all of the pieces start at the same height. That's the idea here. Okay, and we're going to also want another tile, another stair here. If I call this now stair 1, 2, 12 basically, and we duplicate that, and we call this one stair 2, 3. Okay, so stair 1 to 2 has level 1 door sockets, or level floor 1 door sockets and a floor 2 socket. And then stair 2, 3, are we in it? Let me just double check. We are now in it. Yep, stair 2, 3. And we can say we want this door and this door to be second floor doors, and this door to be a third floor door. And again, we now want to add a floor to all of these, because this is now technically the second floor and not the first floor. And this is going to be the third floor and not the second floor. So we shall add another wall like this. And now I add them to the tile sets. Tiles. So we've got stair 1, 2. We've got stair 2, 3. We've got level 2 and level 3. Now level 2 and level 3s are going to be quite boring, as you can only go up and then go to a flat platform. But hopefully there'll be no generation issues. Okay, nice pretty start. Let's see if we can find some elevation here. So that's just a stairway. This is our normal one that we had at the beginning of the episode that goes up and then down. Is another one of those. Okay, maybe not on this generation. Let's keep going. Let's not be disheartened yet. It does work. I just literally turned off and made a new generation to look into it, and the first one that came up is this one. And here we have level 1 going up to level 2, which then joins a level 2 staircase to a level 3 staircase, and here's a level 3 platform. Over here, there is this is all on level 1, and then this is a level 1 to level 2 staircase, which goes up to a level 2 platform. So it is working. I think the last 2 generations, let me roll off. I think the last couple of generations that we just started with there, it just didn't do it. Yeah, it is working. Excellent. And if we go down to this height here, as you can see, the floor is all on the same level. There's nothing floating, nothing up in the air. Excellent. Let's try another one. Let's roll off again. As the thing with these games, you have just to keep testing over and over again. Okay, so we've got another one, and again, it's gone up to level 2, and it's gone up to level 3. Excellent. I wonder if it should also be possible, not that it has yet, but it should also be possible for it to come back down as well and go from level 3 to level 2 and then back to level 1, theoretically. But because we don't have too many pieces yet, there we go. Has it done it there? It has done it here. So we've gone from level 1 up to level 2. There's 2 bricks here, yeah? And then it goes up to level 3. And then here, it's actually come back down again to level 2. This might not look all that much at the moment, but this has now allowed me to be able to generate levels as many floors as we want. We could even go down if we wanted. We could have basement levels, or we could go up to level 10 in the sky, and each floor has its own puzzle. It just is added a lot of diversity to the possible generations that can happen once I add more pieces. Once we add more pieces, that's really cool. My little idea I had last night while laying in bed has actually worked, and wasn't that difficult. Cool. I can now jump into what we were gonna do today anyway. Okay, we can nearly move on. I'm just making the dungeon really, really big again, and I've added a couple of other tiles now. We've just got a corner piece that is level 2 and level 3, and a straight that is level 2 and level 3. I just really wanted to put it through the test, because as you can see now, it goes level 1 up to level 2, up to level 3, and then has some straight pieces now and some curved pieces on level 3. This is cool. It then drops back down to level 2 here, back down to level 1, goes back up level 3. Yeah, okay, it's working exactly how we want. Let's add some more puzzle rooms. I'm sick and tired of only having a jump as a puzzle room. I want to get some actual danger maybe going. So, for the real puzzle, I want to... Well, it's not a puzzle. It's going to be something to avoid. I want a swinging blade. Something like... Yeah, exactly like this. Let's drop this in. Boop. Up here. Let's put it in the middle. And that doesn't look really too dangerous. I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Let's put it up and then put it here. Let's make it like twice as big. 2, 2, 2. Move it up a little bit more. Now, what I want this to do, that's gonna be perfect. I want this to swing like this. I want it to go. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to write a script that we'll have on this object that does that. So swinging blade. We shall add a new component. We shall say swing. No. What do you want? Oscillate. I don't know how. Oscillate. Blade, we shall call it. Okay, this is my first attempt. This is the first script. We're going to give this a go. I have a swing angle, which I've just set to 70 for the moment. We do some little math stuff to figure out what angle it should be, and then we change the object's rotation depending on that angle. I don't know what vector it's going to be. I've just put up for the moment. There's 3 directions it can be: up, forward, and right. So we're just going to start with up and give it a go. I've made the level generator a little bit smaller as well. So, well, it's close. I mean, it's doing basically what we wanted. It is swinging between 2 angles. It's just swinging on the wrong axis. So let's get the correct one there. Let's try right instead. We shall save that and then get off my blank desktop. Compile up somewhere. There we go. Okay, we'll try the next one. Right. Is right going to be correct? Is right going to be right? Right is closer. Right is closer, but it's not right. It must be forwards then. Forwards. Okay. Only 3 options, and of course it would be the last one. But now, the blade should swing correctly from left to right. It is. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Swing. 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 Now, I actually just thought of a maybe problem that we might have. Let me roll off and generate a new one, because I think we might have got lucky there. I actually foresaw another problem. Okay, no, that's correct as well. Does my problem just not exist? I thought it might swing in the wrong direction. Yeah, I thought this might happen. Okay, so the blade is swinging correctly, but it's now in line with the straight instead of being rotated by 90 degrees, which it is set to in our swinging blade room. Look, it is like correct, but for some reason on that generation it's done this, and it's generated like that, and I think that is going to be to do with this. I think this has got to be local rotation instead. Transform local rotation instead of just normal rotation, because of like child parent kind of thing that happens. I think that'll solve it, and we should now have, let's back out here. Okay, that is swinging the correct direction. That's always good that it's done it right out the bat there. Let's try another generation. That's also correct. Let's try one more. That is also correct. I think we're good. Now, we can't hit the object at the moment. The object doesn't do anything when we touch it. We just go through it. And I think this is a pretty easy one to do. Mesh collider. Now, if I do convex, it sort of makes these areas to the left and the right of the blade also solid, which I don't think we want, although it would help with performance. Let's just leave it like that. I don't think we need any physics material on it or anything like that. Now we can maximize it up and actually have a go. We want to be hit by this blade and hopefully sort of sent, really. Not that way. Must be over this way. There's the blade. And let's go and stand underneath the shadow. Again, having the directional light above. Oh, it didn't. Did it hit us? Oh, it is hitting us, but it's not really causing me any issue. Well, so the game isn't actually doing anything wrong. The blade is swinging correctly, and it's at a speed that I want it to swing at. But the trouble is that it's not swinging fast enough to really actually affect the ball. As you saw, when the ball was rolling into it and the blade hit it, it just sort of moved the ball out of the way. So to combat this and to get more of the effect that I want to have, I've added a little box collider around just the blade section. Okay, and this box collider is a trigger, and I've added a script called lift ball on touch, which is just this, and it's saying if the player enters the boxed area, all it's going to do is lift the player up. It just adds a little bit of force to the ball in the upward direction, and by doing that, we should be taking the ball off the ground slightly, so the friction between the ball and the ground won't affect and won't stop the ball from rolling. This might be a little bit strong. We'll leave it at 10 for the moment and see what it does. It might be a little bit strong. There might be a little bit of tweaking to do, but I'm hoping that this will give us more of a sort of effect of being hit by the blade and being sent off. So let's go and stand in the middle here. Boing. Yeah. Okay, good. That's basically exactly what we want. It's a little bit crude, maybe. A little bit of a crude a way around it. And again, the number 10 might still be a little bit strong. We might want to drop that down to 5. But let's give it another go. I'll see if I can recover myself this time after being hit. Oh, no. That actually felt pretty good, you know. Let's try another one. From the left. Yeah, okay, that works. Let me try and drop it down by 1. Let's half it. Let's do 5. So it only lifts us up like a little bit. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, just for the fun of it, we shall stick another couple of blades on here. I wonder if I get these 2 blades and I set this to -30, if they just start swinging in the opposite directions, that would be even cooler. It would just be a cool little touch. Let's try that. So, that did work as well. That's cool. Okay, so now let's touch it. Okay, that feels good. And we stayed on the platform even though we got hit. We did that time. Maybe we want to put it back up to 10. Yeah, I think I want to put it back up to 10. Let's, my control. I'm going to break everything in the place. Let's drop this back up to... Oh, up to in here. Push that back up to 10. 10 worked really well on that first time round. Let's try it with a triple blade. I want to get hit by the second blade. We'll get through the first blade, or try to get through the first blade. That's really cool. Okay, we made it through. That's pretty cool. You know, I like that. I think that's how I would want it to be. It's fun. Boing. Okay, cool. I like it. Just playing around now. I want to add again. I want to add the same puzzles in this. Oops. Let's just lock that for a minute. Look. I want to add again another puzzles in here. One puzzle. We'll say one puzzle is required. But then it's going to choose another one from the puzzles tile set, which at the moment is just our swinging blades or the jump. We've only got 2. So we'll say that there always has to be one of them, but there's a possibility that another one can occur. So we might have 2 jumps, we might have 2 blades, we might have 1 blade and 1 jump, but no matter what, there will always be one of them in the level, but possibly 2. Let's give that a try. Let's give this a swing. And let's see if we can complete a level. Okay, long straight. We've got a blade here. Get through. Oh, yeah. We should probably make the levels long enough to be able to generate what we want as well. Instead of being 5, let's do 12 to 12. We'll just keep it a nice simple number. 12 to 12. Okay, we've got some blades. Try and get our way through here. Ooh. Ah! Yeah. Cool. And then, what way do I want to go? That's a dead end. It must be this way then. So we're going up a little bit. This is just our standard staircase bit. There's the second blade puzzle. So that's working well. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the right direction though, does it? And we can avoid it by doing something like that. Which must mean that the finish is this way. Excellent. Okay, let's see if we can get one with a blade and a jump. Okay, that's good. There's a jump. Well, we know that the finish is going to have to be after this because that's sort of how we set it up. And there's another jump over there. So this one generated with 2 jumps instead. Ooh, did I go fast enough? Ooh, I just about did. And then we must be over this way. And we are. To the finish here. Come on, if this third level has a blade and a jump, there's a double jump going on there. Okay, no worries, we'll just jump off. There was the finish there as well, we saw. Jump. Go on, jump in the blades, jump in the blades, jump in the blades. That's a long straight. And then there's some blades. Cool, everything is working how I thought, how we want it to work. It doesn't seem to be. Whoops. Yeah. That's cool how you can save it. Let's speed them up though. I want to speed those blades up, make them go a little bit faster maybe. Maybe a little fast. Maybe a little fast. No, although it worked, the blades were still too fast for that angle. So I think I'm going to drop it down to 4. And the angle I'm going to increase to 50. And then this one just has to be the other way around. So draw that down to 4. And the angle up to 50. And I think these are probably a little bit better numbers. You can let me know in the comment section below if you think they need a little bit more adjusting, or they need to be quicker or slower, or anything like that. I saw the blades over there just out of the corner of my eye. Don't fall off before them. There we go. So the blades are faster, but they also sort of have a larger swing. So there's a bit of a good gap to be able to get through. Are you ready? We caught it, but we're good. We're good. I'll take that. Okay. Just about made it through. There's another blade swinging. Oh. Go. Okay, you know what? I'm actually really happy with that. I think that's good. And that is probably, I'm afraid, all I've got time for today. Oh, can we... Well, okay, here's something that we'll need to think about. That is sort of an issue. I don't really know how I could solve that. I don't know how I could fix that. We could space out the rooms a little bit more. I mean, it's not really a problem for us. I mean, I can still dodge it. Ooh, can I though? Can I though? Go this way. Okay, I think this is the way that we need to go anyway. Just send it, full send. Ooh. Okay, cool. Okay, I like it. I'm happy. I'm happy with what we've got so far. And solving earlier on in the episode, being able to go up and down different levels and have actual height variation. We could actually have the finish be on floor 5 and you start on floor 1 now. And that's actually easy for me to do now. If you enjoyed the episode, then hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. I shall probably be working between this devlog and next devlog on the rooms and stuff. I won't really change too much, I don't think, but if I've got time, I just might make some more variations of rooms and make things work a little bit smoother, but nothing that the devlog should really be able to affect. If you haven't already, then hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section below any ideas and stuff. They all get added to my little Trello list of things to do. And I shall see you in the next devlog. Bye!